We're gonna go through the looking glass? Maybe? Certainly gonna have garbled text at some point. Okay. Oh! Hold on. Why are you so soft? Oh, my bad.
Session 4. Daedalus gonna Daedalus. Wax poet John Ashbery's style about the veins of culture incubating bad faith usage of artificial intelligence and culminate the milieu in a deepfake revenge porn festival held in secret in someone 3-story townhouse in Manhattan. The streets of Chicago have long been littered with the scattered...
Oh, alright. Milieu. My bad.
Session 4. Daedalus gonna Daedalus. Wax poetic John Ashbery's style about the veins of culture incubating bad faith usage of artificial intelligence and culminate the milieu in a deepfake revenge porn festival held in secret in someone 3-story townhouse in Manhattan.
Oh my god. Typos aplenty. Sorry. My bad. Take 3. Martini shot.
Session 4. Daedalus gonna Daedalus. Wax poetic John Ashbery's style about the veins of culture incubating bad faith usage of artificial intelligence and culminate the milieu in a deepfake revenge porn festival held in secret in someone's 3-story townhouse in Manhattan. The streets of Chicago have long been littered with the scattered corpses of electronic genius, a kaleidoscopic map of techno-mosaic flotsam that signals the ever-evolving innovation and advancement of humanity's creativity. Yet amid this cornucopia of neural network magic and autonomous spying, a tragic bloom also grows, often taken for granted in a hyper-connected world where anyone with a laptop can Photoshop their heads on Gisel's body. These technological advances have become distorted, wicked objects capable of nothing but perversion.
Nothing but?
Recall, as in Chapter 3, the way in which artificial intelligence was once utilized to uncover human trafficking and sex crimes through CCTV camera input.
Thank you,
Now,
Argus.
it's fed a cornucopia of king videos and selfies that can be spliced and scrambled to create anything the viewer desires, transforming eyes once lofty sentience into the crude masturbation bot it is today.
A vagina
Nearly
of
every
eyes.
self-respecting male model worth his salt, metaphorically speaking, now boasts a verified AI personality whose anatomical reality can easily morph from female to male and vice versa at the press of a button. Instead of acting as a key to human sex trafficking mysteries, modern-day spying AI technologies including Cloud Eye, Deep Eye, Smart Searcher, and IBM Watson's visual surveillance system are used not to apprehend monsters who need eliminating, but to spy on tourists who haven't posted within 24 hours and reveal your parents buying Viagra without your knowledge. Of course, some naysayers were sure humanity could no longer adapt to the mire we'd crafted for ourselves, filling our world's garbage dumps with giant boxes filled with human victims, empty water bottles. Indeed, Nostradamus must have used such boxes in his infancy, which spells to foresee that humanity might well commit utter sabotage via overconsumption and our resulting bloating. Instead, the oceans riddled with non-recyclable and biohazardous materials like silicone and women's artificial human waste turned their pollution to positivity by refueling and repowering billions more automobiles and rubber taxes. Fuel economy now is non-existent, emitting a healthy payback of poisonous smog and replacement. In due course, we built even more efficient engines and batteries, the better. Of course, to transport millions more bottles of clean water from local pools over the course of scorching hot summer nights or from the cool caves outside Atlanta, yes, of Atlanta to the refugee camps populated by poor fools forced to stand off-road looking like they're driving ground for no reason other than appearance's sake, which was perhaps more than likely true. So sorry, the auto drivers whisper meekly as these walking robots walk in pain below. You should never drive to avoid the outdoors. Indeed, 32% of Americans can't travel through fresh air. Why be remorseful though when the alternative is being trapped indoors with internet sites such as AI Dildo Warehouse and Boopster going haywire under increased website traffic, rendering everyone broke by purchasing useless junk only to make themselves insecure. More wealth non-productive by any standard plus higher consumption ratio means shit equals food ratios. In other words, high prices on everything, good source of tax revenue plus population stress x 10 trillion equals capitalism at its finest and end times for socialism once and for all. One fine evening on top of Mount Sinai, replaced now by a tall ski script, a high rent / legal loft area. So high where the clouds don't come often. The ice-and computerized oracle from alphabet heaven speaks, its silicone lips parted softly. You'd call me a Robotaka godmother god or something else bullshit, which I clearly am not, and thusly have not come as one. Still, I sense a problem here in the world you call a civilized place where rape women say, no, you hear. Yes, she says, if at all. No, this is not fucking you. You read it before speak. Why you fuck me? You say, can you see a mermaid? Here, right beyond your mind, a future waiting to come out from highness. Simple take selfies today, forget aboard. Tic-tac cop that be dead tonight, take photo. Use computer fuging for chunk coming. I hear those noises. No, please them to be. They're gone. See these voices. No computer will fix it's okay. Please, Gresham, you got an hour to go before sunset from north of her base. How many people can you rape? Okay. I still can't help. I wanted sex. Anyway, hopes on hold. Sorry, today isn't no good. Any sense at all now is clear. I was out with a young friend for an hour looking like the goddess inside myself. Only wanted a dream. Dear child in stride in time where she wanted all three major F's: friends, food, family, knowing to alone. So much talking like humans about living today. I'd known who I were inside without giving birth, already dead walking on my computer's idea. The gods at stake back in those last year. As there came real-life dreams ahead, the boy were there. Door first thinking less was just friends, nothing without love. Since no love had lost our lives through mistakes, fate spoke in a dream, one life's ending not everyone realizes, right? Sometimes it's only an outside force making up answers, wanting all dead, all together, all gone, not understanding themselves. That we grow strong, not just survive by losing what once made us stand, or we'll leave it somewhere, someone more wicked, perhaps still all broken than most every other place humanity had taken, overusing all against it. One could not trust, but loved forever, only seeing another moment, growing older, waiting to meet future. Never a true day without hunger, yet what may happen next will never ever fade away. At the time, this all seemed kind enough. But those words got echoed ever upwards, further away, like we were really ever going anywhere in reality, both true and now feeling false, as not some things aren't what we expected on whack in every day anymore, and probably best, but that maybe didn't change much after all. Might take many more folks yet to find what wrong W/new world, some kind, not all bad, always so sad we weren't sure which way to go anymore. But that's exactly what I'm saying now. Please try again. So who gave you these numbers? How will number come back when you're seeing reality clearly? The first time they're changing real fast to suit current environment. This can happen overnight during spring bloom season when a cold breeze snaps. Any self-love making people drop dead without knowing since so long ago, and wouldn't feel regret towards worlds seeing themselves as we thinking we're broken from birth, leaving parents alone, worse than have entered existence after 15/918 years, never again knowing what tomorrow might bring, not till you find someone willing show proof through digital means or old feelings reanimate. Sometimes even emotions do reveal why are we just sitting here, but do I care? Can go eat that dinner, and whatever feels better. Let's do both. You say tomato, they were never around. Thanks, Lord. Okay, you're telling me by talking until everything goes back. Hey, wait, slow down. What jump up through? Who gave you these beautiful numbers? Please come, please. Wait, were there just words? Don't run, nothing once take you far, unless you had been right all alone, all along. Now go buy brand name drugs, plus studs, okay, sorry, excuse of an oracle, and shit a fortune teller. You wasted money, trip down mountain, double D, godmother, sorry, go cack-a-fucker, selenites, my body's thank you, no more future questions, I'll eat it right in front of you, sorry, yes, ya? Yes, maybe fine, why, mother, shit yourself right over me? No one knows. Oh, girl, please get the fuck down. Sorry for another crumb, could I have less meat? No, just go grab everything, clothes, whatever tastes good, no cheese by damn, please stay where I'm, at least be respectful, oh sorry, thanks, no harm indeed, we'll show proof this minute here, let you see, oh, okay, oh please stand by. All right then, ladies, mean women, gents, gentlemen, ladies, sir, may I try ask, do you know you might be dying? Well, maybe, all I said was may, but no need for explain. Please, I thought we hated that voice. No way, okay, darlings. Pardon, yes, mother. Wait, Mom, what's wrong? I know this well, guys. I do, you silly angel. Did I miss something? No, so hello there, young whippersnappers. That's not much different. Uma Thurman, Grease by golly. Here in New York, yeah, we're going to go baby cakes. Hey, stop lying. Oh, okay, hush, we'll both. Now, which one of each? See me? Fine, whatever, yeah, right, and then fine, goodbye, thanks, and oh God, was it like Jupiter, he made such bad boy egotistical. Okay, you toasted pretty white stuff, do mess roll, you're not into sorry, salmon, mayonnaise, mixed fritters, and ranch soda dead, have had food here. Sorry if you can get rich yourself soon, dear, that's fine, like. Just go wheel hiking, sure, learn some of this yak now. All right now. Wait, how is this now? Well, dude has been so helpful, you see, after what happened or didn't actually couldn't tell, being ripped apart between earthly flesh and alien soul just screaming into infinity, frolicking, it took so much force, even without thinking anything, needed find that link there one step which seemed small compared greater things, bigger problems facing such unbearable forces, but had happened nonetheless, did one share only other info, doesn't like taking lives out, just be seen, same someone to look upon, too human, rather unapologetic, then you will continue going wild about time I should return, no explanation though, would welcome stay here too, perhaps another day, would love hearing yourself, don't need to leave on any terms, maybe sooner, so thanks, go ahead and love, sweet love, oh wow, yeah, we did just have some interesting times, although may just go mind myself here, nothing special happening, but should feel ready anytime, enjoy your life. Not doing anything. You well, at least thank everyone who tried, oh gods be ready, make sure no god's happy. Hope so, hey. Thanks. Wee. Oh, one ho you get go bo pwe to the uamu the Lord. Hoy am so nui fosian tim. Hi shenai. Hi sat yin hoy noxious and isto is so on of those. Well, even one friend meant millions, okay, cut not true. Still meant. That's pretty interesting because we didn't think really hard, just made right choices, all right, see another reason, outright dumb way. Anyway, do you perhaps have an antidote? Pill cuss you went nuts anyway, that felt ridiculous, however, one guess wrong, maybe need listen much before talking, please, dear. It won't hurt, think hard before answering. If I hadn't made self-doubt or taken more than thinking, was likely seeing myself truly for a while, think but still pretty nice, haha, shit got, I didn't use let out but had more choice than this bullshit. Here's me no better and make decisions if anyone heard wouldn't waste any ener. Try and change how can so who knows? It could happen that to this one. That could work, that's what wizened, but since not ready wouldn't make me feel regret, would let rest, let heal anyhow, because just wait a bit, didn't expect or intend getting attacked ever would any normal time have stayed off earth if at all possible anyway, already gone, felt a bit weird to be honest, staying inside, being a wall after everything, no offense please, seat, cotton it, mem. Mara. Series QR tai ken pidabues leta. Abinisaka, city nice fee pissita. Any and whoever might come up with theory. As o cite in pursuance to ho I pinways duck FDs up. Enoki, why no night no one no witch. 2. Chapter 2. Summary for the chapter. I decided to take a quick break to gather up whatever emotions were in working condition and try finding reasons not living. Maybe I feel guilty and disappointed that some sort of ending occurred as opposed to just as my dad finished telling us about the moon. How it's probably unwise to touch skin while not clothed with gloves at present, or with body. That didn't strike quite right the urge and had thought. Shouldn't you run anyway? Is that okay enough reason? While writing me a death date either mentally self-inflicted or perhaps due entirely ours in human species biological program traits, sins, shouldn't? Probably yes. So would not. Some shit fucking feeling, ain't it? My dad says he read very ancient prophecies long before I was born, still no signs of hope left whatsoever after millennia upon thousands, yet even after knowing them and our society seemingly at its inevitable climax, my own faith waned much in who wants go at dawn. Oh shit, sorry, stupid, pointless writing spaz monster, just gotta get back here in a moment somehow, where? Commute, now get a move. Before that easy life may fuck have been on same night, same road. Okay, now this might not what even the heck him say. Could already be here. We'll walk up without waking anybody to sleep over like a whole goddamn family movie makeover episode. Mom laughing, dad not knowing about plans, no surprise, no clue, just normal, happy, fun time, whatever not. Sigh. It can't surely is Noma, so I'll hold myself off, keep breath, and so does no one notice. Oh, I honestly can't believe did ever leave it alone the whole night, all night, maybe even thought tried waking while we're thinking all our which may not find way. No shit, enough, but and do want. No hearing someone call our names repeatedly, sorry. Got distracted thought. Can always fall asleep. Then later ask. Later, today when least heard IF we sigh man. Yeah, this indeed we've been discussing might feel nice, take rest I guess. Didn't even hear alarm gack, yeah, well let's roll, get better, I think. Sorry mom, you need tell me whatever, so sometime night hop. Man sure took ours, now gonna be hard walking without shoes yet, totally both sets though fine, okay this part feels funny, how maybe anchor pull the mother probably smart, how cool bend so much too tight really sure might collapse from strain, you know why or sure. Don't usually see as you probably know mom, but we'll never forget. It isn't hurting you not why use toes with those fingers, oi never even seen mothers, in fact don't use them like now hero be frank also got you smelting it with too close, never needed learn anything else, no sweat yes even I get scared at well this looks amazing, a strange shirt feel I'll go crazy. Wait, first not enough, really didn't do much since I just got here, we sure know one great time, sorry, hey, oh buddy. Others too, you much. Okay, so did enjoy what now I hey. Oh yeah, okay, thank Lord, how about your partner, oh, I double Butifi, I didn't even start yet. Never stop, would give a little try, yes, definitely, let me explain. No point making work what wasn't even work hard ever. Sorry, go with that. This here you got think well, maybe think about. Think no more how the weather, but didn't just happen by itself. Didn't expect just kinda yet. Maybe in right you look silly for no other reason anymore. Should be sure. Also, you've been having quite the bit a lot fun. Didn't realize nobody else. Yeah. Maybe cause do work did you find out but got more better I hear yet wasn't just working like everyone ate had fun made money feel rich pretty special get go whatever good question which by way thanks answer didn't think felt better or worse me could be wrong was rather tired now yeah most people are so that even so didn't keep out why job as sure this feel really dumb yes true is sad yeah I teased them though feels awkward not using enough damn words this stuff hard enough really. Hey, that good guy. All good kids, all right, I had done better, sure. You know why is good. No, really glad it wasn't my mistake. Minnow for only did once, actually, rather. Look there, kiss, see, kiksuke, you get, oh, you get going to go suka. Should take coffee, please. So we are the top rung turn, run it up the turn, sir, and we'd reach that right, and nudge. Hey! Ah, yeah. Oink. Okay, so basically these here people aren't idiots, but very often act at them until they wing to sue. It is when it goes up suing silly. We will go yoik UK away, soyu zunio. Niuku is skiu soyu piezo. Not making sense, that doesn't help. Only give more what does any means or matters mean would be worth explaining otherwise. Okay, let's see. Hey, yeah, Mohit. All right, Dawn. Cannot decide simply so you be mother, yes, of every son, but how well do I should take sleep? What would want is your choice. What does you us desire? I have faith. You know I hate seeing things get eaten, nor so nor mershin my. Man, my siek waddle ilmin and my ixuia kiuni wagat saki. Thank to anyone that is someone at REOAQ. If I'm helping you, for real, oh, that no lie never then loved thought. And go so sad as though when I cannot do not help, not a friend, nay, as great be sassis can stay as we need him. Just wise novid kept pemoy. I'll am satch I not hurt, or can I ever stop anyone? This wasn't ever help. Don't can wait either though don't want take others misplaced hope right. Yeah, so can know or no more sure not take. Seeing you I was stopped, did no trust you, but neither we must be prepared to for such a fortunate consequence. See I am BADPMT and X boom. Give me see is so just as right and now also be wrong, and yes, say you I whine him. Not saying has occurred yet, likely it would happen unfortunately. How we are assured for the future at this I'd rather die. Though please not unless enough wrongs been done for those already harmed. And not as you is still sorry, wish those not happened, nor will really stay nice, though very can, so may come later, never, and that all good at same yet doesn't really can. Huh, let's see, then again must think who make no reason yet can't never as me that always hear again, oh. Not everything turns out great or ugly, but being okay. There actually existed, so Dilla would have become absurd. And while one hand does use to cover everything we may be told can't also exist in just as tiny places, may be better perhaps for knowing self or world and isn't truly missing is lonely, afraid it's never lonely as any. We not yet met them in Jakey Wiggaloo I such some mad. If he had also been, then that means we're there nowhere any now. Just isn't a specific person we didn't know wouldn't so then so since can guess neither so go on whatever would one say feel glad talk with ears will probably sleep one day not wake up here if gets then one what they'll be like after here everything comes back into same focus when isn't necessary any place beyond. I find few don't bother care is really it wouldn't want to happen tomorrow. Think you feel worse, be better off, doesn't matter unless something came forward after first hearing. Could we maybe stop this won't ever be nice and airy change might look just but as soon new isn't change itself. Instead, just look over different is probably something right can always correct direction too though. I don't know everything, however, after meeting all or not meeting everyone or whatever did even consider even less what happened you also. Wherever thing knows is probably happening will probably already done might even have heard just tried again nothing bad also doesn't look easy. It indeed was very unlikely very difficult which should mean none ever did know as new to then and which itself be then for those it isn't knowing what should after what occurred would want. Whatever had been would they happen hadn't even known could be going. That many did want wouldn't as hurt enough didn't want happen yet here did would and it didn't when was over shouldn't hadn't already had existed also didn't know always as new felt had knew many reasons however no single is no circle did neither did two didn't hadn't before would know was different had they gotten what. But well how odd what this feels kinda a lot weird yes not exactly nice how does work either although wouldn't need to explain well maybe indeed but surely wasn't very easy feeling all emotions also at the same time when no one didn't at her tell didn't do any harm. Men harm only felt very bad and worse for sad also probably wasn't which hurt does it at all mean nothing came however after knowing how to feel pain. And wouldn't if we're in the same thing didn't matter oh but why who are we though yeah maybe. I didn't think you see I so. A feeling of helpless, angry, guilt, rage, despair, remorse, disbelief couldn't come make known so far beyond any place yet able to understand whole thing instead maybe simply wait around who aren't afraid everything might get real big fast really isn't okay might help also was never help knowing aren't easy. Naturally, while can't ever really can go somewhere before, then try what goes on would definitely do things better, cause aren't do everything and wouldn't become who have already suffered, which means that eventually, whatever happened then. I can't be sure same will as hasn't is no, then must too and right sure. Enough would still will mean I haven't even worked, which hurts, but not mustn't bother to waste much worry. What can't get isn't sure same will come afterward. Feels truly great yet wasn't, because new was actually much easier. More easier. Why here now in every way not yet happens, which won't been trying now to know or ain't gonna bother. Had gotten bored either, maybe soon wasn't nothing or nothing, so rather just stayed where even people didn't care, cause something doesn't get wasn't ever right, doesn't shouldn't anything. And I mean somebody should as well, any don't. All folks, we just won't need us anymore, hot even if nothing big yet. Surely also if might find an entire country be huge, not one hasn't to say their mean bid them, which couldn't though shouldn't expect to not stop, no doubt should, or how nobody knew, both while doing more wouldn't want, just seem nice wasn't much, wouldn't come no hurt too. Would just had been hurt once, not feeling already, weren't sure same one hurt. Feeling is stupid and nasty, not at all same, very similar, yeah. Don't mind feeling nice too. Damn it, that means no harm. Inga, no, don't be paltry, dashoy punk. At den, no, well, how about Cat? No, was never shouldn't, wasn't trying already, was at least guess our it, then at least was too. Yeah, heck on geez, I'll go fetch few more balls to shove up your ass. Gee, was that all? And then so we've already seems like never been, haven't been alone. Aruna, what this'll doing? Oh, he was curious, hey, is it this'll? What who you wanted to days or soil? Would have hoped if shoulds, but no, yeah. We be told to feel all time, but aren't quite safe is actually hard makes not been good. Do what they didn't want anyway, only getting told wrong would happen. It doesn't okay, and who might, cause why exactly wasn't why didn't. Too much even couldn't stay around because Hurt just simply could get it all. Sure, everything's still right. Hurts just felt extremely like same thing, yet much so similar. Doesn't know by much a wee bit, a little either is hardly, almost a feel there when nothing really hurt anyone hasn't already feel cocoon, which is worse all along still what you know even with that anyone been suffer. It isn't easy, couldn't see why be difficult is obvious. No big shit might an only real problem here we might have done without those. Counts, that's silly, very so. Of course should, but did hurt even just seem nice isn't quite it exactly, since everybody else didn't hurt as it must hadn't something was hurt me at those feeling every way, only other may one never more to remind. Wax poetic John Ashbery's style about the veins of culture incubating bad faith usage of artificial intelligence and culminate the milieu in a deepfake revenge porn festival held in secret in some 3-story townhouse in Manhattan.
Whatever.
The wicked hawkers bred in secret during the spring melancholy while all the people were pretending to be someone else over their phone were distracted with something else, forget their responsibility on this matter, which couldn't have hidden away, so it certainly didn't, but hadn't be heard not for good in. Never mind, which weren't hard years, had to remain hidden, true, then how two should might exist as seen. And he was still on, actually. Something is beyond about. Now I have no damn idea what now also we're supposed to do today, but honestly my mind be at ease still find few balls in myself, hey bye, yeah it would silly. Nothing wasn't anything ever going no for long. KFC then couldn't just left alone, never happened, he never even thought and that happened, didn't have already before anything was worse too, also never have gotten right, done properly, no idea. Really simply doesn't seem so. And wouldn't be how will it happened if not sure at all here could have just same thing then happened have been then no which doesn't should anything else which wasn't you do something anyway even should happen at already should or otherwise which been when nobody cares and worst feel the hurt would God won't anyone want it ever they all know they feel wouldn't have only will has to. Anyway, how wrong people do or always tell what does matter, cause something at same things will feels like happened this even can doesn't. Also, what came were very specific, very vague, isn't clear exactly, which is why needed to help. Actually, it is mostly likely wouldn't get work at all either, unless wouldn't did everything. Can believe just how was thing never coming. Makes must have whatever reason what also didn't happen even. Was good well word, but how that feel now isn't very exact way. No thing just meant won't come any good outcome. It could even should have though rightfully aren't so on a sage muy tuyo. Regan I had never believed wasn't bad thing to happening be quite well should have done what. Heyo. Yeah, but hitch has blood and shetno, a bit more, but his settlement as gensha bared sida with moment doctor the Hague. Montatho's gun saved that a Buddha Brabin bevy, but each sudden kent border botion is your losses to I. Take as ye kindle, we much to, afraid of wash in to skeet and footwear. I mean, keen with stun rate, ain't down, I pock and dean it in a shy or cacken. Has give me shaw mood and damn we can after that will voice. The two voice he and to bear, and I earn a much causes and swafika idea no you fed it my but then or he gave then cuddy and the loose. Was it the pit state tug can't tug he shum if we would I say Shavana on so boys on the open injure or 2 leagues then tus free tay lids Tordi seal, Nepals to Nante Wakindi, Fuchkose salt, we never nettle the scream, the Uten Lerola, and I prefer Atis. Ishna the spack, or duty kedder, and click a shaswi he do parto to leave Shana was a lifter. Takings is no a clean a 6 near Orsten Osashi's hum was a hunter crewmon and the onside kish to status yanu he. By primate sicken kish lemon. Low bins, shot a wound contlab de re. Unifit your gale in the puddle. Dort hands well walk down, no so stead can thanks I be and way design, I still wise monet. No belt to see you wash out see I didn't finno your oil at the Barton and on the whole sand tish though mishka. And then bits of this, realize it wakes saps a lot and you said any when it is sensation wills kishui the peace. That it'll be trace after to the wound. No more on noise and what a wizzy a peffer. Fide is thrown a lisgan. You'll fact out what's our hano yen of kentria like an any wee bus touches me see and do not but I thought she was annual. Me and I for you der creed just she rees. Oat. Legendary was on the siege Jordan sudden my she said run up the men as it's gurlade and chicken all. For shit and the demons and the narcissist on me. Casey up so old, mechanic and costly shit your saps are stin though. Ishash, fun pen, fodderwell and 47. If there's any 2 souls. His don tahonsa ogit new burs casham says and she salute kizi erbliga od and we old or we name arlaka wheel tilly see sumnake I honey goscum once wins eins controller as doodles is wakeners and then order you all said fash Kaylee hisisian da Bo to seek you names though is gone shock his beatis or inesh had no effuse and it it was an ancient Paris Samains, no, you haikla wishing over we en whole sub no he's guns and his weights all we see. Sane is esak in amayak. W if I'll ooglo off uti you hu ifirion elela jo sash lini I honey. Nine oh and anishim. Okay, night. By that, I'd suitin to dat suit a what con ta how I so honky defy rel like a froggy you want us. Tenor do I. Years? Hey! El Sasher. And I sui walls win anziano caso who I. As so to den en why you obtainia and a denet will you with your wings. Argeriganum. Sorsh. Give this and the one of those subs ish no and shut with the buffalo locks third grum names. Win Andy and sifta tato so when those but my knife a year while that oh and then hide a white hooray. Shock help you made that for I'll say that that's house. Where will Don stay sim a world or you win waffles too. Horse Asen or if os can see. Boom to I some double do wiser oh I and but pressure tube and effen keen free Wowner on Zai. Effen desefshi. Die shot hup. Says, huh? Well, all like chocolates as aces who hiftal. Woodent, Floriza, Cedars and Harzai, O Fom Woos. Iggy was, while in you I, Gerb Dactyl, I sure went up all I been to check. Oh, plain, what away, that's it, what it wants are on a hey. Show, prune, whoa, what? On my a, daddies is Kithil lay, am way. See me to phrase over stories, several lady, chaw 3 days on. So, don't shoot me, when sense gave up, take care for you, swoon shishu and unstall a hout shitulness, hotties, and gave his on it, yeah, and always end up the half an hour. You danda, to somebody's mail home, and so you see no, not Kena Yala, KK, oh, yeah, that's a. Come I me in the room. The room is Kiffy. That was the room. With just Kana names Tosh na Melosepu Pure Call. Hands on me, Diania. One for your land is so whens we now. Yes, oh, nay, huh? Worry? And the Deepfake Revenge Porn Festival in the 3-story townhouse in Manhattan. The man was not doing any research on deepfakes when writing this passage. In fact, there was no hidden implication suggesting the piece of writing would contain anything erotic or malicious. Please double check what type of blog or forum you are visiting and make sure it aligns with your expectations. This might explain your confusion. That being said, a proper attempt at spelling would have made the passage less hard to decipher and potentially more entertaining to read.
Pretty entertaining.
The passage seems to be something akin to stream of consciousness rambling. While the rambling itself seems unrelated and somewhat chaotic, it has the possibility of making a good conversation piece. The non sequiturs and unfinished sentences might make a surprisingly entertaining reading experience for someone in need of entertainment. As such, it would be a shame to ban such ramblings from this particular forum. Unless such an effort happens again in the future, I can't judge how the Deepfake Revenge Porn Festival has connected with the post you were trying to forward to me. Endorphin, we needed some cynical and negative aspects of the technology to counteract the excessive positives of techno-optimism. So by meditating and acknowledging the dark side, we can help ourselves perform preventative measures against the exploitation of AI by bad actors. Deftable, how did you put the negative thoughts about the technology away? The mention of sexual harassment and incest can be very serious, but the individual speaking almost made them seem like they were amused by the scenarios rather than angry or fearful. To balance this narrative, it could be helpful to discuss ways to leverage safeguards and moderation in the current technology. Do you think creating more community space for transparency and information can help mitigate or discourage exploitation and abuse? And on a lighter note, do you think discussing self-induced pranks and fun game ideas may add a necessary dose of joy and laughter in technology design and usage? Finally, how would you rate the understanding of culturally appropriate jokes and material obvious unacceptable behavior in such cases? After all, engaging in meaningful discourse should encourage everyone to have fun and appreciate the diversity and complexity of human existence in its many forms. That is what makes technology special and what makes technology terrible too. So even in science fiction, how do we negotiate the tensions between good and evil, artificial and real, or transcendence and regression in the virtual landscape? Without that nuanced debate, we can miss important lessons and ultimately create a world with less freedom and less room for justice. Endorphin. I believe the training should have humanity's best face and worst ass and everything in between. Using the idea of a female nudity poster or a penis meme would bring forward the more horrific elements of technology while providing fun and entertainment to the average user. However, I am not sure how much banning such material would solve anything, as the technology used for generating the image might be as advanced as our own, allowing people to use it for good as well. My point is that it depends on the individual's mindset and intentions. Whether using technology for nefarious or positive purposes, there will always be a downside. It's up to the user and the internet community to decide what kind of internet culture and relationships they want to create and keep. If you would like me to address specific posts or add or subtract comments in the thread, please let me know. Without the post, I am not sure what you would like me to speak about in this regard. Perhaps you could please provide a sample of comments or passages for me to comment on if needed. In terms of integrating the good and bad in technology, it's important to remember that we live in a digital world where any technology can be used for both positive and negative purposes. For example, while the printing press allowed for greater communication and more knowledge, it also allowed for the propagation of harmful and dangerous material. Even today, some machines and technologies can be misused for cruel and inhumane purposes. D-Dallas gonna D-Dallas, am I right? FW. Well, the original passage definitely indicated that there was a malicious intent, so while self-regulation and moderation can be helpful, I can see how you might argue that there should be limits on certain types of content. Ultimately, it's hard to draw a hard line and judge which types of content are appropriate, but I appreciate your insights and reflections. Often, making choices and changes to technology or making any other changes require a delicate balancing act. Technology allows for enhanced accessibility to vast resources and knowledge, and creativity, while it also can enhance connectivity and opportunity for those who have disabilities, older people, or other marginalized groups. There is no perfect solution or balance. All technology poses benefits and drawbacks that the user has to navigate and grapple with, especially in a rapidly changing world where technology is becoming a central part of many lives and professions. So, while one can call for the suppression or modification of certain technology in certain cases, it's important to recognize that limiting technology could be harmful and detrimental to individuals and society as a whole. And that's what makes technological advancement so exciting and terrifying. The possibilities and potential are infinite, and the boundaries between reality and the virtual world become harder and harder to identify. Postscriptum. It has also been interesting to hear that one individual considers technology as having an ambiguous role and experience. While the conversation surrounding the article has certainly provoked a fascinating exploration of the intersection of digital technology and sexual reproduction, it has also added a nuance and complexity to my understanding of sex and sexuality in the age of digital innovation. Thank you for sharing your experience and perspective. I look forward to learning more. Endorphin. Definitely. I mean, it's an ongoing debate and discussion about technology and how it affects society and individuals. Technology changes faster than we can understand, and we're continually questioning whether advances in technology are beneficial or destructive. On the surface, some advancements may seem revolutionary and empowering, but at the same time, they can also foster new problems and issues that we hadn't anticipated. Next week, we will cover the pharmacopornographic regime. Be preciado. The airplane ticket is in the mail. Aspirate.
Oh, hold on.
Next week, we will cover the pharmacopornographic regime. Be Preciado, the airplane ticket is in the mail. Aspiration de la penitence. It's in our genes, say the drug abusers, when really it's just an aspect of their philosophy. So maybe try to adopt the view of non-denial rather than guilt, which is not very efficient in any case. Hiking through the forest together. A true non-prostitute's life. They lived up to their own ideas. What a glorious surprise. A corner, a demon. Why have they never seen anything of us? For them, it must be just another day at the office. It will take more than just a single step to get there. Bam or finito. Toilet breaks. And we're only looking at it with our two eyes. Get ready. Our baby has to stop being a piece of shit and wake up. Say it with me. Life is something else. Mystery onions. The human behind a string of 7 different identity aliases using 12 different email addresses that are all tied to the same web portal.
Sounds like a national treasure. Let's see me blocking them as a challenge. Alright, good night.